seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
Alright, so we are back for hopefully a better pitcher and a better career. We are doing Yu Darvish, because the one that I was planning, I do have that game, but I don't have the 4 to do it yet. So I don't have the system, but I have the game. So yeah, I'm poor. Thank you for asking. But yeah, we're going to do Yu Darvish. As you can tell, he did play 1 year already. Like, he's got a full year. But, we're gonna just ignore that year and just pretend it doesn't exist. So, yeah. We're just gonna pretend that this does not exist. Crap. But yes. We're gonna do Yu Darvish, but the thing we're going to do different with him, though, is, considering he didn't really play in the minor leagues, he actually was in Japan playing for a couple of years. I think it was, what was it? I think it was for 5 years, maybe a little bit longer. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 years. About 7 years he was playing in the minors, or in Japan. So we'll just kind of go with just a whole brand new, we just won't do the minor league thing like we used to. I didn't really look into seeing if I could create a team and just make a Japan team, but I'm not going to lie, after that Kershaw one, I just want a good career. So we're going to skip the minors on this one, which I know is weird. But we're going to skip the minors, head right to the pros, and, see what we can get out of this. Hopefully a better career. Anything is literally better than what Clayton had. Everything will be better than what Clayton had. So, we'll head to the end of the year, talk about what he kind of did. If he made it in the All-Stars, I'll let you know. Get a little bit of gameplay, because we didn't get any gameplay at all, and I just like to show some gameplay, because I like to see it. Whether you guys want to see it, I don't know, but I like to at least see it, so yeah, I'll see you at the end of the season. Okay, so I don't know why I never actually looked at these, like the league leaders. I think Clayton just kind of pissed me off, and I didn't want to look at anything at all. But Yu Darvish is second in strikeouts in the league, so that's not too bad. Only 10 away from Justin Verlander, so not a bad season. I mean, as you can tell, he didn't really do much of anything else this season, because it was just not a great season for him. But, I mean, it could have been worse for our first season with him, but I'll take what we got. I'm not 100% aggravated with it, but at least we're doing something. Our team unfortunately didn't make it to the playoffs, so we didn't have a winning record. But at least we weren't in dead last. We were actually in second place. So I mean, that's a bright side. So I'm hoping that it gets better. At least he's starting off somewhat good. I mean, 12-11 isn't great compared to what he was last year. He was 16-9. Maybe we're just the problem. Maybe we just cannot get a good career ever because just we get 1 year and that's about it. So I'm hoping not, but we'll have to find out. So I didn't know, but we are in the playoffs. We got into the wild card, won the wild card, and now we're in the playoffs. So maybe we can knock out the number 1 team. I don't know, but we got Darvish pitching for the first game, game 1. I'm hoping we could do something. Obviously, they have led the series, which was just I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm hoping for the best, but we'll find out what Darvish can bring to the table. All right, we're gonna see the first batter. See what Darvish can do for us. See if he can take care of this team and get it off onto a right start. All right, anytime, Darvish. Okay. All right. I have no idea what to expect. We are up 1-0 already, so that's a good start now if Darvish can lead it. Okay. Well, thanks for that, Darvish. Thank you for that. Hopefully by the end of the game we can be looking at a different tune. Well, we're on our last strike, last out. And, you know, this dude struck out perfectly great for us. So, Darvish didn't lead us to a victory. Whether he gave up that many runs, I have no idea. But, yeah. I don't know what went wrong. But, wow. 10-2. And, chip. Well, that's just okay. Well, let's hope it gets better. 3 innings pitched, 7 earned runs. Well, Darvish, you dropped the ball. You dropped the ball, bud. Okay, so we didn't win. We got swept, so yeah, we'll just hope for a better season next year. Unfortunately, we are done. And it seems like we didn't really do anything to them. You know, they had our number and we were screwed all the way. So hopefully next season will be just a little bit better. Well, I don't know what happened. We started the season off well. Like before the All-Star break, we were in first place. And I think we were above Oakland by like 3 or 4 games. Well, we had first place. Sorry. We had first place. There was no looking back. And then somehow, all of a sudden, I look back up and we're like out of first place. We're almost in dead last. So I don't know what the hell happened. But we must have gotten off to a hot start and just decided to shoot ourselves in the foot because we're not in the playoffs now. And I did check. We did not make the playoffs. We were 80-82. So I don't know what happened. But Darvish had a decent year. Definitely had a better year than he did last year. So that's a bright side. Didn't lose double-digit games this time. So that's great. 13 wins, 9 losses, 211 strikeouts. A 4.06 ERA, still nothing compares to his first year that we didn't get to be part of. So it kind of sucks, but what can you do? We should probably hope to God we can do something here, because I don't want to have another Clayton Kershaw here. I really do not want another Clayton Kershaw. I do not want to spend an entire sim of us not getting into the playoffs or anything. So, I'm hoping we can get better. I'm hoping things work out. But if not, I'm going to be a little pissed. So, next year better be better. Alright, well, we had probably our best year since we first started. But we were not in any consideration for no awards, which kind of disappoints me. I mean, 15 wins over 9 losses, almost 220 strikeouts, a 3.88 ERA. Like, nothing? Like, we couldn't get anything for that? I mean, that kind of sucks. I really thought we had a chance to get, at least for a running of a Cy Young, but apparently no, which, not even an All-Star, which kind of sucks too, but I don't know why. Like, we should have gotten that, but this is what our stats are right now. Nothing too crazy, nothing spectacular other than our wins and strikeouts, but we are in the playoff. We might be in the playoffs, so I'm hoping for the best. We'll see what happens, though. Alright, so our boy, Yu Darvish, is pitching in the wild card. Gotta get this win in order to even get into the playoffs, really. So it's all on you, Darvish. You gotta get a win. You need to see something out of you. You need to start being a superstar here. Let's do it. Okay, well, we finally fucking finished. I was gonna show you us winning, but it went 14 freaking innings. I was in the bottom of the ninth. It was tied up, and I was waiting to see what was going to happen. And then we continued to keep going and going and going and going. So I did not have the patience to go another 2 more innings to get there. But we are playing the Angels again. So that kind of sucks. But we need to win. We need to win, basically. So let's hope next time I see you, it's me telling you we're going into the next round. Well, we're basically on our last outs. I don't see anything good happening, considering I watched a battle in the 9th inning that looked like promising. That if we could have just gotten a hit from Nelson Cruz, we possibly could have won this game, but instead we choked it and we lost. Which sucks, because we won the last game. I thought we were going to start something here, but apparently not. So, I don't want to watch them celebrate, because it sucks to lose to them again. So, we'll just head to next season and hope for a better one. Well, I don't know what the hell he has to do in order to get himself some recognition. I mean, he had 16 wins to 9 losses, 242 strikeouts, and an ERA of 3.61. Like, I really thought this was going to be the year of anything for him to make his first All-Star, possibly get nodded for a Cy Young or anything, but nothing. Got disrespected. He should have gotten at least a consideration for a Cy Young, but he didn't get nothing. There was nothing. Nobody even bothered to give him a recognition. Like, he wasn't even in the consideration of a Cy Young. Like, the top 3 picks, none of them were him, which was absolute bullcrap. So I don't know what he has to do in order to win. Like, I just have no idea. Like, just none. I've got nothing. Like, I thought he had a great season. I thought he did a great job. But he's just not getting the love. It kind of sucks. It really kind of sucks. And as you can see, I don't know if we made the playoffs or made the wild card. Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. So, oh, okay, we did make the wild card. So at least we can try again and make the playoffs. But yeah, just no love for Darvish at all. So we'll see what happens in the playoffs. Alright, so we didn't make the playoffs. Got knocked out, unfortunately. Yeah, well, that was the season. Could have went better. Didn't get nothing for our recognition. Kind of sucks. It kind of sucks for Darvish. I'm kind of upset for him, because he actually had himself a great season, and he didn't get to do nothing for it. Didn't get to go deep in the playoffs, which we probably would have played, what? Seattle? Oh, not Seattle. Oh, it would have been Oakland. We would have played another person from our freaking division again. It's just aggravating. Going to be on his last year of his contract going into next year, so, you know, hopefully he leaves this team because maybe we need a new scenery. Maybe that's just what we need. But he's 29. I don't know when he's gonna start going down or anything, but I'm just hoping for the best here. Like, I'd like to see anything at this point. Well, we didn't have the greatest season. We made our first All-Star game, but then we kind of went on a little bit of a loss streak there. I mean, we were doing pretty good. I mean, at one point we only lost like 2 games, and that was a little after All-Star break, so I don't know really what went wrong. Like, I have no idea what happened, but I just want us to get out of here, I want us to have a good season, have a good career, get some awards. Like, I think it's baseball. It's just hard to win an award, apparently. That's just my guess, is it's just too damn hard to win an award. Because we can't win any awards. We weren't even granted, this year I wouldn't have been surprised if we didn't get any recognition for a Cy Young or even a Gold Glove, but the fact that we started off as an All-Star, I really thought this was going to be our year, but I was clearly wrong. Clearly wrong. And we don't have to worry about whether or not we're going to lose because we didn't make the playoffs, even though we started off in first place. Pretty much after the All-Star break is when everything went downhill for us. So I'm just glad to know that shit went sideways the second after All-Star break ended. So that's a good heads up. Alright, well, probably our best season by far. 17-5, 240 strikeouts, a 2.90 ERA. Like, you can't get any better than that. And we came in second in the Cy Young. Like, that's probably the best thing we've ever seen. I don't think out of all of the players we've done so far, nobody else has come in the top 3 for any awards. I think, other than maybe Golden Gloves is about all we win. But, like, the main award, like the Cy Young, MVP, no one's come close. So this is the best that we've gotten so far. And I'll take that. I don't care. I'm putting that as a stat on his honors as his awards. Because it's about the only thing we've got right now, Like, we're not winning awards all day. Like, baseball's apparently hard. I know I've seen other sims where, they're winning, like, MVPs and all that, and defensive player of the games and all that, but I haven't seen nothing for baseball since we've been doing this. It's been a pain in the ass. So we're going to take the small victories we get, and we're going to go with that, because we only got 1 All-Star, and we came in second for a Cy Young. So I'm going to take this season as a win. We're in the playoffs because we won our division, so we're already doing a hell of a lot better than we did before. So I'm excited. Hopefully next time I see you, we're going to be going on to the next round and getting one step closer to that World Series. Alright, so I was sitting there waiting for the game to be over, but it just took forever, and of course Nelson Cruz decided to choke and drop the ball, which meant we didn't get a chance to do anything because I think the bases were either loaded or there were 2 guys on, both in scoring position, and obviously Nelson Cruz comes up and gets a freaking double play with 1 out. Like, we had 1 out, and then he comes in, double play, we're done. Like, thanks, Nelson. Thanks, you shitty fucking piece of crap. Like, he hasn't done anything. The only reason I'm even talking shit about Nelson Cruz right now is because every time I've had to watch this and seeing if we can advance, he chokes every time. And it's almost been the exact same scenario every single time. So, at least we made it to the next round. We are 1 step closer. We are in the ALCS. We are 1 step closer to getting to the World Series. We need this series. So let's go. Alright, so we are literally an out away from going to the World freaking Series. I do not know how this happened, but I do not care. We are an out away from the World Series. All we need is this dude just to strike out, or ground out, fly out, any kind of out is all we need him to do so we can advance and go on to the World Series and win it. because this is our year. I don't care what anyone says, this is our year. This is 100% our year. We need this more than anything. What are we doing here? Can you throw a strike? Like, I don't know what you're trying to do here. Throw a strike. You've thrown 3 straight balls here. We are an out away. Okay. Clearly we're bad luck. Clearly bad luck. Okay. Back to the 0-2 count. 2 outs. Strike them out. Stop throwing balls. How hard is it to keep it in the strike zone? Seriously. What the fuck? Why is it every time you're on 0-2 you're throwing balls? Stop throwing balls. Just throw strikes. Like, what the hell? Oh my god, thank god he was an idiot and swung. I mean, thank god he was an idiot. Because if Dum Dum didn't swing at that, we're possibly walking another batter. But we are going to the World Series, and we're winning this bitch. I don't care. I don't care. I am that confident that we are winning the World Series because this is our freaking year. So let's look at that. That's a beautiful fucking sign right there. That's beautiful. ALCS champions. Congratulations to us, the champs, going on to win the World Series because we are the freaking greatest. We had to come back and win this series. We had to win, I believe, 3 straight games. I don't even care who you are. Thank you for getting us to where we needed to go. Now let's head to the World Series and win us a World Series. We did it. I didn't realize what it was. I was just so focused on this that I wasn't even paying attention to the strikeouts, but because we gave up like 2 home runs in a row and almost blew the game. But look at how beautiful that is. That is the most beautiful thing I have seen in the last couple of sins, considering we did the Clayton Kershaw one and that one sucked. But this is a beautiful sight. We are World Series champions. You motherfucking Darvish is a World Series champion. Already the best career so far pitching-wise. Pitching-wise, nothing's beating him right now. Like, we don't even need to compare stats to Clayton Kershaw. He's already got a better career. He might not have the All-Stars, but he is already the better freaking player because, one, he's in the playoffs all the freaking time, and that right there, I'm pointing right at it, World Series champion. You got to freaking love it. Holy hell. And we won that series 4-1, so we gave them a gentleman's sweep. I am happy about that. I love that. I can't wait till next season till we can make a comeback and repeat this. You know what? I'm glad it was against the Braves, because you know what? It's our time. I don't know where I was going to go. There was like a segue for that, but I didn't really think about it. But yeah, screw you, Jared Parker. World Series champions. The Texas Rangers, Yu Darvish. Alright, well, team-wise, we sucked. We finished 3rd in our division and didn't even have a winning record. But that's not what pisses me off. Like, you know, we had a kind of a negative year. We went down. What really pisses me off about this season is that we didn't get the Cy Young. We weren't in the top 3 for the Cy Young at all. Total bullcrap. Freaking Jake Orodezzi here is the one who won it. Why? Because he's got more wins? We literally are right there. We are right there. You can't give it to us. We had an all-star. It's just ridiculous. Gee, losses. Look where we're at. Right there. Tied for you. Like, you had 3 more wins than us. 3 more wins. But, like, you shouldn't get it. Because ERA. Us by like a fucking mile. Home runs allowed. Us by like almost a mile. Freaking strikeouts. Us by a mile. Like, how did Darvish not win it at all? Like, I don't even understand it. I truly do not understand how we did not get anything. Like, what did he do? What did he do that was so special? His ERA is higher than us. He had literally just 3 more wins than us. He had, what, more hits? Yeah, gave up more hits. Didn't even pitch as many innings as us. We had more strikeouts. We gave up less walks, less home runs. Our whip was better. I mean, I don't know what he has to do. I really have no idea what he has to do in order to get himself a Cy Young. Like, this was his best year. Bar none. Well, maybe not bar none. Like, last year was probably his best year. But we were killing everybody in the stats. Like, I don't understand how we can't get nothing. Nothing. I mean, we had no ear. Like, we're not even getting gold gloves here. Like, we got robbed. If we weren't going to make it to the playoffs, we should have won at least the Cy Young. Like, come on. It's because we didn't have a winning team, right? Is that what it is? Like, that's bull crap. That's bull crap. Like, I mean, that's bull. I'm kind of pissed about that because this team's in the playoff. Whatever. I don't got anything else. I'm just aggravated. I'm aggravated. Alright, so we have finally done it. We have made it to the pinnacle. We are 2020. We are the 2020 Cy Young AL award winner. That was not the right way of saying that, but I don't care. We have won the Cy Young. We're back in the playoffs. This might be our year. This might be the year where we win a World Series and we have won the award. This is the first player who has won any major awards. Not counting Gold Gloves. Like, don't get me wrong. Gold Gloves are awesome, but this is the big one. This is the MVP for pitchers, basically. And he has finally won it. Last year, he got robbed. This year, not a chance. Didn't get robbed whatsoever. Definitely had a great freaking season. And I will already say, he is doing 10 times better than he is in real life. I don't know if it's because he's been healthy, hasn't been injured much. Not really sure, because I do have injuries on. It's not like they're not on. They are on. But he is killing it. He had 19 wins, 7 losses, 255 strikeouts. ERA was a little bit high, but hey, I don't care, because you know why? We made it to the freaking... Like, we won the Cy Young. That's what I've always wanted. I have wanted to see somebody win a major award, whether it be MVP, the Hank Aaron Award, a Cy Young. Like, I'm so happy to finally see some recognition. And after he got screwed last year, I mean, I'm just so much more I am just so happy here. Because that was bull crap last year. He should have definitely won last year. But hey, they made up for it. They gave it to him this year. So let's head to the playoffs. Let's win ourselves another championship. And let's call it a season. Alright. I just wanted to get some action. I know we don't get a lot of Yu Darvish action around here. I just wanted to see our boy, you know, our Cy Young Award winner, our 2020 Cy Young. Wow, that was a face, Darvish. That was a face. Wow, I don't know what that was, but that was something. That was pretty fucking scary too. So, yeah, that was terrifying. I don't want to see that face again. That was pretty creepy. I just want to see him getting out. That's all we're doing right now, and he's not doing a great job of that. Okay, see, I'm happy with that. I just wanted to see him. Look at that. What? How was he safe? You need to get your eyes checked, because he was out. His porn stash, yeah, he was out. Get him out of here. He was out. My boy saved that. You know what? Let's get to the end of the game, knock out the Rays, move on into the playoffs. Okay, I thought that was going to be the last strikeout. We're winning right now. We're up 9-4. So as long as we don't screw anything up, we should be going on to we're going to the playoffs. I mean, granted, I know the wild card in a way is the playoffs, but it is official now. We are officially in the playoffs. Now let's just do what we do. Head on to the World Series and win another championship for Darvish. There's no reason. I just figured I'd show it. Just, you know, why not? Get some more gameplay in there. Yeah. Darvish ain't player of the game. I thought he was, but that would have been cool. Alright, as you can see, we are up 2-1. This is the game we need to win. Mainly why I'm showing all this is because our boy is pitching. They gave him the ball. They know he's going to win. Helped us get that win in the wild card. Like, we're winning this one. Why not give the ball to Darvish? And there it is. We are officially moving on to the next round. And yeah, we are one step closer to being ALCS champions again. I'm looking for it. I'm hoping that we can be champions again. This is the year we got the reigning Cy Young champ. Like, I can't say words because I'm just so freaking happy right now. Like, it's been a while since this has happened, you know? I'm excited about this. Like, let's go. I'm sick of these sims where we don't get to watch anybody celebrate. I mean, we just went through a whole nother Clayton Kershaw. And look, our boy, Darvish is the MVP of the game. Like, what else can possibly, like, this is the team. This is the World Series champions. We are going to be World Series champions. Like, I don't care what anyone says. It's happening. I'm marking it down, and if I'm wrong, I'm going to cry. Alright, this is it right here. And, of course, he swung at the worst pitch ever. But we are going back to the World Series, like I told you. And guess who was pitching this game? You mother-trucking Darvish. Darvish is our guy. I'm already saying it. I'm putting him in the Hall of Fame already of our team. I'm putting him in the Hall of Fame. He's probably the best player we've had. Pitching, at least pitching-wise, so far he has had the best career I have seen. I mean, he's actually had the best career out of everybody. I mean, Bryce Harper did definitely have the stats, but, like, Darvish is bringing it. He's already got a Cy Young. He's already got himself a World Series, and he's going back to the World Series to possibly win his second World Series in 3 years. He is a 3-time All-Star already. I mean, granted, we've been doing this for about 10 years, but, I mean, how can you not say that he is not the best we've had so far? He has given us the numbers. He has given us the stats. He is doing everything we want right now. So I'm excited about it. Cannot wait to see us hold up another World Series trophy. Let's hope we can do it. Alright, this is it right here. We're going to win. Oh, okay. Okay. Never mind. Got a little over-eager there. But basically, we're almost there. This is it. This is the last game. We are 1 out away from winning our second World Series, like I told you. Darvish is our guy. Darvish is our Hall of Famer. No questions asked. No, I'm trying to think of the word, but I cannot think of the word right now. It's not. I know it's first ballot. Is it first ballot? I can't. Unanimous decision of being a Hall of Famer. That I could not think of the word to save my life. And the coach just went through the fence there. That was weird. But yeah, he is already, in my eyes, a unanimous Hall of Famer in our series here. No questions asked. 100% a Hall of Famer. I'd say him, maybe Bryce Harper, maybe Freddie. Freddie, he had the success team-wise, but not so much individual. But Darvish is getting it all. He has got the accolades. He is getting the rings. And we're going to win our second World Series here as long as we don't screw it up and blow it somehow, which I hope we don't. I don't need Simba taking us out here, so, yeah, let's get Simba out, and, let's take this. Just words are not coming to mind. I am having brain farts here. But I need to see something. Alright, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it right here. This is right here is where we're going to see. This is where he gets out. Okay, not this one, the next one. This is the one right here. Watch. Fudge! Damn it. Okay. Oh, we got him! I don't know what he did wrong! I don't even care, but we won the World Series! Screw you, Jordan Schaefer! You screwed up, boy, but you helped us win our second World Series, and I almost clicked out of it. That would have sucked. 2 World Series. We are the 2-time World Series champions. And I think the last time we won the World Series, I think we beat the Braves. So this is even better. Braves, just keep making it to the World Series because we'll beat you every single time because we have your number because we are the champ. That is it is more beautiful the second time than it was the first time. And I'm just so happy because Darvish is the world. Words not coming to mind. I not compute these words. But we are 2-time champions. Darvish, Cy Young, told you this was our season. Darvish was winning the Cy Young. He was winning the games. Basically, the games that Darvish was pitching in, we're winning. That wild card game, he was pitching. The first round, pitching, we won. Second round, we needed to win, he was pitching. This one was the only time he wasn't the pitcher, game-winning pitcher, because, he's got to share the love. He's got to share the love. But we did it. We are 2-time World Series champions. I am excited. I am 100% taking this Darvish over real-life Darvish. I'm sorry, but that's just how it's working. I'm taking real-life Darvish, or taking this Darvish, because he's already a 2-time champion and a Cy Young. Real Darvish doesn't even have a Cy Young. I mean, we'll get there when we get to that season in a couple years, but he's already exceeding the expectations. He gets 2 more All-Stars, and he's tied him in All-Stars. So, I'm happy. I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait to see how much this goes. Let's head over to next season. Let's see us win another Cy Young and get another All-Star and another World Series. Alright, so we didn't win the MVP, but look who is in second for MVP. I mean, my God, look at those stats. And look who it is. Of course, Bryce Harper somehow made his way into this league, into this sim. But of course, 2-time, we should be a 3-time Cy Young Award winner. I'm just saying. Jake still pissed me off from 2019. But look at the stats on that. 22 wins, 4 losses. Damn, Darvish. You're killing it, man. You are killing it. I mean, that by far, best season ever. I don't know if he can top this. 270? Holy hell, man. Wow. Wow. Like, wow. I got no words. I have no words for this right now. Holy crap, Darvish. Like, wait, I mean, the fact that you are even in consideration for MVP is just nuts. It's just nuts. Wow, like, holy cow. And look at that, we finished, well, tied, but we got, like, what? I think we got, like, 1 game left. Yeah, so this game's basically going to determine if we get the division or not. We get the division, so there you go. We're in the playoffs, guaranteed. We don't have to go through a stupid wild card this time, so we're already there. Gonna skip the ALDS and ALCS unless we lose, because we've already seen it so many times, and I don't want this video being 3 hours long like I usually can make them, because I suck at my job. But, yeah, let's just get to the World Series and let our 2-time Cy Young lead us there. Well, we fought back. Darvish saved us to even get us here into this Game 5. But unfortunately, we couldn't help him, and we were not able to get out of the second round. We lost the first series of the playoffs. Unfortunate, because Darvish had a great season. We have no idea what Darvish will bring us next year. So, I just don't know. And I think this was his contract year. So, unfortunately, we did lose in the playoffs. Yeah, kind of sucks that we lost at our own field, but there's nothing we can do. We're just going to have to hope for another season. I don't know if he will stay or not. Basically because he's on his last year, so we'll see where he goes. If he stays with the team, great. If he doesn't, then we'll go to that team, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, so unfortunately, we didn't win the Cy Young. We came close, though. We had another great freaking season. We came pretty damn close. You gotta give it to him. He deserved that. I will 100% say he deserved that. Like, had a better ERA, didn't have as more strikeouts than me, but our team is killing it. We have 2 people in the MVP contest here, so I'm not really. We're just running away with this stuff. It'd be nice if we can win a Gold Glove, but yeah, this was not our greatest year in the last 3 years anyway. We didn't make the Well, we did make the playoffs. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. We did make the playoffs, but we are, as you can see, our overall really dropped down. We went to a 91. Holy shnikes, that was a dip. Still had a pretty good year, 18-3 with 221 strikeouts, but our ERA blew up to 400 or to 4. So he's getting up there. He is 35 years old. So basically, we don't even need to look at his real stats. I'll put him up, obviously. I'll put his real stats up, but he's nothing compared to what he is. He is already a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, a 4-time All-Star, which in real life he is a 5-time All-Star, but he only has 83 wins to 70 losses. He has a 3.58 ERA and has only about 1,600 strikeouts. We're blowing him out of the water of everything. So, yeah, real Yu Darvish is not as good as our made-up Darvish. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. He's having a great career. Maybe because he started so late in his career, because I think he was obviously he was 24, I think. Yeah, about 24 when he started. So, a little bit older. He wasn't in his 20s like Bryce was or Freddie. So, he might not have the stats that we would like, but he's got awards. He's got World Series. You can't beat that. So, I'm going to go with it that he is going to do great. But yeah, came in second, so you can't be mad at that. And we've clearly had the better team. 22 fucking wins that no one's close to us. So, we should win a World Series. So, hopefully when you see me next or hear me next, it's us winning the World Series and not us getting eliminated. Okay, so I don't know what the fun just happened, but it was not recording. Like my audio was not working. So if it sounded weird from the recording of the World Series and all that other fun stuff, then yeah, I'm sorry, I apologize. It just was not recording for some weird reason. I don't know what the issue was, but what I was trying to say was that, like, Darvish is having, like, as you can tell, his overall really dropped. It started at 91 this season. It has already dropped all the way almost 10 overalls. But he still went 17 for 7. I mean, almost 200 strikeouts, had 184. So, I mean, it's the first time he's not had 200 strikeouts, which worries me. But he's also played 12 years and he is 36 years old. So the fact that he's even still pitching and still having wins is impressive. But we already know our boy is clutch. That's all he is. And that's fine. If we can win another win, if we can win another win, wow. Okay, we're just going to go to the World Series if we make it that far, because I can't speak correctly. Alright, well, we lost in the first round. White Sox kind of made a little comeback there. Went 5 games, so unfortunately we are losing in the 5th game. Unfortunately. It sucks, but this is the end of the season for us. We did not make it to the World Series, and that's the last out. I doubt that's... Yep, maybe. Okay, we're still alive. We're still alive. We're only down 1 now. Alright, back to an 0-2 count. Maybe we can get lucky. We do not get lucky. We lost. Well, that kind of sucks, but maybe we're going to be the Giants of this sim, where we only win, like, every even year, or, like, we win one, then we don't make it, then we win one, and then we don't make it. Like, maybe that's what we're doing Maybe that's what we're doing, but let's head on to next season. Hopefully Darvish will hang on for 1 more year, and we can run it back and win a 4th title. Alright, so it wasn't a great season. As you can tell, we're getting worse and worse. 9-7, 168 strikeouts. It's getting to the point now where, well, possibly this might be the last time we see his stats for a while. We are in the playoffs again, so obviously if we win the World Series, I'll show that. But anything else that doesn't happen that's significant, like if we don't make it to the World Series, I'm not going to bother showing it. I'll just go right to his retirement. And if he does do anything significant, I'll keep track. But 37 years old, 13 years in the league. I think he's towards the end, so just a matter of time before he finally retires. But we'll see what happens, depending on when I see you. Alright, so we have finally made it to the end of his career. As you can tell, he kind of went up and down on his career there. I mean, towards the end, we saw that he went 9-7 and then had a good year all of a sudden with 13-4, and then almost had the reverse of what he had. And clearly he did not have a good year his last year. He didn't even have enough for advanced stats, which, I'm sure, yeah, there's nothing for him to really, there's nothing really to look at. As you can tell, he just didn't have a good year. It was pretty damn bad. An ERA of 6. I don't think he's ever reached that close. Yeah, I think the last couple of years, you could tell that his ERA was going up and up and up as his strikeouts were going down and down and down. It's unfortunate, but his numbers aren't bad. Well, some of them aren't. If we're gonna look at it all-time wise, he is ranked 78th in wins, but I feel like if he would have came in a little bit sooner, he might have been able to pass. He might have been able to do something, But I think since he started so late in his career, because I think he was 24, 25, so he didn't even come in when he was in his early 20s like the others that we've seen so far. So I think he probably could have done more if he had that chance, but losses, he's tied for third. So I mean, I think with the losses, it's probably not a bad thing that he doesn't have a lot. I mean, being ranked 400 is probably, I'd say with the losses, it's probably a good thing to have be lower. You don't want to be top 10, top 500. I mean, you kind of want to be at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to the losses. But his ERA, he's ranked 761st. Well, it's tied, but yeah, he's in the 700 club with the ERA, which, I mean, if you're not rocking anything great, you're not going to be up there. But I will say with his strikeouts, 11th all time. For only playing 15 years, I mean, not terrible. I mean, I guess maybe you would expect more, but I believe, I think he might have passed up Clayton all time. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to go back and see when I rank them all time in our all time list. I'll have to see how he does. But I think he might have had more strikeouts than him. I think he also had more wins too. ERA, I don't know, but I think Darvish already has beaten Clayton Kershaw. Like, there's no doubt. I mean, he is a four-time All-Star, a two-time Cy Young Award winner, and a three-time World Series champion. I don't think anyone's won that many World Series. I think Freddie won two, but other than that, I'm pretty sure that it's basically been Yu Darvish as our number one guy, playing 15 years, retired at the age of 40. I mean, I'd say he had a pretty decent career and played with the same team. That's probably the biggest thing too, is that he played with Texas his entire career. He never went anywhere else, and he just kept signing with them. I mean, I mean, the last, everyone we've done so far, they've all gone somewhere else. So the fact that he stayed with them all this entire sim is just impressive. But yeah, I'm gonna say he made the Hall of Fame. I'm definitely going to say he made the Hall of Fame in our book. I think I'm choosing him over his real life counterpart 100%. And yeah, um, so for the next one, I'm thinking I might do a legend. I'm not sure. I have an idea for two legends going up against each other in the same sim, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do that one next or a certain pitcher. Not a certain pitcher, a certain player next. But next one's definitely going to be a Hall of Famer. And as long as I can get everything to work properly, we might be doing them on the newest game on 22. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet, but yeah. But as of right now, yeah, Darvish is a Hall of Famer in my book. We'll head to our records, see what he did, see where he ranks between him and Clayton Kershaw, see if he's going to be our number one guy. But I mean, in my books, he's a Hall of Famer, hands down, first ballot, sending him into the Hall of Fame. At least that's what I'm doing. I'm saying he's a Hall of Famer. So if you want to debate it, debate it. Let's talk about it. But I'm saying he's a Hall of Famer. But that's it. I can't. I'm happy with this one. This has probably been the best one we've seen, and I have no complaints other than him getting robbed that one year that he shouldn't have gotten robbed. What was that? 20. What was it? I think it was 2018. He got robbed. 2018 or 2019. One of those 2 years, he got robbed. So, but yeah, that's the end of this. I'll see you in the next one.
Alright, so here are our career records right now for pitching. As you can see, Clayton pretty much owns every category, but I think if Darvish was able to play a few more seasons or started a little bit earlier, I feel like he probably would have broken at least the wins and the Ks, because he almost broke the wins, and he was only 1,000 off from strikeouts. But obviously, him having not as many losses as Clayton is a good thing, and ERA, well, you knew he was going to give up a lot, but overall, I think Darvish was the better pitcher. But so I'm going with Darvish as our number one. Even though Kershaw has the stats, that was because he played longer. But I'm definitely going with Darvish over Clayton, hands down.